Bravery does not feel good. Now, this is ironic because we think that we should feel good when we're being brave, but we don't, because it doesn't feel good inside of our body. And bravery is usually tied to something on the other side. We want something. Usually it's one of three things, which I'm going to tell you about in just a second. But it's tied to one of three things that we want on the other side. And so we have to go through bravery to get to those things on the other side. Now, I remember a specific time when I had to be brave. It was actually, my wife and I decided to go skydiving. And so we were really excited about this experience, but also we knew that it was going to feel pretty crummy. We knew that we were going to have all these butterflies and all these emotions that were going to be tied up into this thing. But we wanted something that was on the other side of that. And so we strapped ourselves in, we got on this plane, we flew up into the sky. I remember it was a beautiful flight going up, and they just kept going up, slowly spiraling up and up and up. And I remember looking out and then thinking to myself, I could just get out now. Like, we don't have to do the whole jump. It feels a little bit intimidating. And then they scooted us to the edge and they said, okay, wave goodbye to your wife because she's about to jump. She jumped ahead of me. Ladies first. And out she went. And then I scooted to the edge and they said, okay, get ready. And I remember that feeling. In fact, I can feel it right now in my chest and in my stomach, like this tightness and this constraint, and a little bit of like, I want to throw up, a little bit of like, oh, in the back of my throat. I totally can feel it right now. And then I tipped forward and fell out of the plane. Now, I wanted something on the other side of that bravery experience. And it was one of three things. It's usually happiness, freedom, or respect. And I really wanted that feeling of freedom, that feeling of flying, that feeling of falling, but controlled falling through the sky. It felt so freeing as soon as they pulled the chute. As I was doing the falling, as my cheeks were going like this back and forth, it did not feel freeing. In fact, it felt terrifying still because I was still in the middle of the bravery. I wasn't on the other side of it. And I was thinking about this because feelings only last about 60 seconds, and then you get to what is on the other side of it. So think about something that you are dreading. Or something that you are trying to achieve. Maybe it's posting more videos, like I talk about in my program, Lights, Camera, Action. Maybe it's a conversation with somebody. Maybe it's something that is really scary, putting yourself out there. Whatever it is, that requires bravery. But you need to remember that you want the thing on the other side. You want the freedom. You want the respect. You want the happiness. And so you're willing to go through that. And you can feel that because you know what? You can feel anything in your body for a short period of time. You can feel those feelings. A feeling only lasts about 60 seconds. You can put your hand on your heart and you can breathe in. You can breathe out and you can say, I can do anything for about 60 seconds. That, my friend, is bravery. So go do something that makes you feel a little bit scared, but gets you closer to what you really want.